Yes, hi all. So it's May 2023, and thank you very much to Garlick from the Nike Mag Repair Upgrade page. And he's created these beautiful Mk2 3D printed Nike Mag letters, and they look really, really good. So basically, over the Mark 1 versions, which basically ultimately weren't released, they were just put onto one pair of shoes, I think. He's come up with these Mark 2s, which are basically just wider. And they're very, very nice. And look at those, they look absolutely top notch. Really good. Loving those. So benefit of these is that they are got a thickness to them, you know, about 1.5 millimeters. So they stand up really nicely. And where they're 3D printed, you're able to bend them. So those white marks on there, those are basically just the stress marks. So when you bend them, so what I was doing on these ones, same as the Mark 1s, is I'd literally use like a chopping board. It's got like a curved edge on it, and basically you can just bend them over the curved edge, and you literally just bend them, hold them there, you know, for a couple of seconds, and then they form really nicely into the shape. So just bend them around. You know, I didn't snap any, and obviously I tried. Well, obviously I did two shoes plus two others on the Mark 1s, yeah, and they don't snap or anything. So they're really, really good, and they sit really nicely. So obviously bend them nicely, get them to sit top notch, and then just glue them on. And the glue that I always use, and this works really well, because you get about, yeah, like well, it says on there 60 seconds. You do get about a minute or two really just to position them. So I use this stuff here, Loctite, 60 seconds. This is really good. So once those are on there now, I'm really liking those. So he prints these, plus he prints these as well. I'm now going to, now I've sort of shown you guys them looking like this, I'm now going to paint them with the nail varnish of choice. So we have a selection of here for art and stuff. So this is the one here that really, really, really closely matches the colour of this particular pair of shoes. And this, well, normally these shoes come in the same colour here. So anything from AliExpress probably will come in this colour, I expect. And this one here works really well. So it's Berry M, and this particular one here is the Berry Pie. So yeah, I'm now going to give these a gentle coat, and yeah, see how they look. Yeah, I'm just quickly to show you guys how they come. So yes, that is them there. So all I do for me is I just go over it and really sort of have a really good look at it. Any little high points, or you know, then just get over there with a Stanley knife. So I'll just go around the very edge here, just sort of trim any tiny little bits there. You see that little bit of slightly raised there, I'll just go over that very gently with a Stanley knife, just to sort of smooth it out, so when you put the paint on, the paint goes straight on. The A looks really good on there. If you can see that, I'll probably go that little sort of speck in the middle just there, and yeah, and just a tiny little bit just down the end on the middle of the G. So yeah, just go over it, just make sure there's no marks. I mean, and it's virtually perfect. Bear in mind it's 3D printed, you know, as well. And then I also just literally just get a Stanley knife and just cut the letters into each, and say I'll just cut down a little bit on the bottom of the K, for example, and then put them on. And obviously you can paint the Nikes using white nail varnish if you want to. I've left these ones here as standard, but if you do want to do white, then this is the one here from the same range. So it's cotton. So that's the bear in mind I spent, you know, quite a lot of money sort of researching colours and buying different colours and trying different colours, but those two there work really, really well with the current AliExpress shoes. Cool, nice one. Yeah, and there we go. So yeah, just put on I would suggest 2 coats of something like nail varnish, or ideally probably model paint's probably better, because nail varnish does dry very, very quickly. Yeah, and they look absolutely fabulous. So yeah, if anybody wants a set of these, it's Garlick from the Nike Mags Repair and Upgrade page, and they look really, really good. So they say this is the AliExpress shoe. There we are. Cool. And thank you, Graham. Thanks for all the time and effort you put into these. They look absolutely sweet, and the fact that you can bend them and shape them, you know, and glue them on, you know, that's absolute winner. Love it, love it, love it. Perfect. Thanks all. Cheers.